Okay, today I need to get off some of this body panels. Tomorrow I want to put on a bunch of stuff and wire in the USB port, the LED lighting, and I'm going to put on the engine guards and the auxiliary lights. I'm going to wire in some Denali running lights down here, but I'm going to just take off all this evening, and that way I have a clean slate to start with tomorrow morning. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to kind of wing it. I think I saw some stuff online. I already removed this panel here. It's just two 4mm Allen keys. Pops right off. I did notice one of these rubber grommets popped out of this, and it's on the plastic piece. But I'm going to just go ahead and take this off. So I already took off the windshield, which I had already put on in a previous video, but I took that off ahead of this. I grabbed myself a magnetic screw tray, so put some of these screws in there. These screws that come out of the body panel, they have a really thin plastic washer, so don't lose those. Very handy. Alrighty. Feel around for what we got here. And these are all 4mm Allen key or hex screws. Oops. Keep those little plastic washers. Also tomorrow morning, before I do some of the installs, I'm going to change the oil, my first oil change for the bike. Okay, those are out. This one. It looks like they're all the same length. They all have that little plastic washer, as I mentioned. Other than these two right here don't have it. Just keep that in mind when you go to put it back together. And what I was mentioning earlier was on this piece, but on this side, there's this rubber grommet here. And when I pulled it off, it's stuck on here, so it needs to go back in this fitting. And I'll get you a close-up view in a little bit, but I don't want to deal with the camera. Okay, so up in here, there are, let's see, I count 3, but there might be another one somewhere. These little push pin kind of fasteners, you got to push the center in to release. So I just use the end of this tool and pop. And there we go. There's one more over here. Okay. There's also an Allen key there. I'm going to take that out. Maybe I'm going to see if this kind of comes off as one whole section. and not mess with that just at the moment. Probably not the best idea, so we'll see what happens. There. Yeah, it's so tight. Okay. So again, there are some push pins back here. Be mindful of those. Grommet here. I just don't want to tug. And there it is. Like I said, these keep it connected. There's no way to get those apart while it's on the bike, and there's no reason to. So get yourself a Ziploc bag for those push pins. There's supposed to be 6. I'm going to verify that. I think some stuck on the pieces. I'll go back up and check that in a minute. All right, let's get this off. Take a look here. Oh, that's easy. It just sticks in these rubber grommets here, so it just pulls out once you remove the Allen keys here. So I want to take this off so I can get to behind here. Where else? Oh, here's some of those push pins. I popped 8 of them, and I have 8 in the bag. So it looks like a little 8mm here, and here. They have a washer, don't lose that. I'm gonna guess it was a 10, and it is. Oh, fuck. Let's get a little bit better look here. This little tab here, if you really start wrenching on it, it can kind of bend, so don't do that. On this side, it's a little bit behind here. I suppose I could take this off, but I'm just gonna see if I can just get this box wrench on it real quick. Yep, there we go. So there we go, that's disconnected. Feel like there's probably some kind of connector up there. Might just be a grommet. Oh yeah. Okay. After you get those off, it's just you're gonna want to pull up and out on here, but everything else seems to be fitted with grommets. The turn signals are connected to this, so I don't know if I'm going to need to take those off or not. Let me see if they're... Oh yeah, there's some quick disconnects for the turn signal, so I'm just going to disconnect those and pull this whole piece off. Alright, one out. Come on, out of there. Number 2. Out. And away this goes. Set that to the side. Look at this naked bike. Alright, I think that's all I really need to take off. Gosh, I've got some wiring to put through here. And I don't want to have to lift this tank off, but I think I can run what I need to under the seat, up under here, but now I have access to put in all this jazz. Well, I've got this stuff already off. I'm not going to install really anything tonight, but I am going to take off these cover plates for these real quick, and it's just Phillips head. One cover plate's gone. It's going to be weird. I was just taking these off here. This one's a little hard to get to. It's really not a good path into it, so just gonna have to do it like so. And I don't know if you have to reuse these to put on that switch, so Kayla, what are you doing? Just keep that in mind that you might, so save those, and I dropped one, so I'm gonna have to find that. I might even take this headlight off, just because I also have a couple LEDs to put in here. I might just take that off. Probably a 10, which I already had ready. And it is, so these 10mm. Get an extension. Honestly, getting the bike down to this state, probably, even while filming it and running upstairs to grab a couple things, 20 minutes. So you can get your bike stripped down to work on stuff, you know, if and when your valve adjustment comes down, although you may have to take the tank off for that. I'm not sure. But just getting these plastics off and everything is not going to take a whole lot of effort. So yeah, it's just those two, these two bolts, and then it sits on 2 pins here. I'm going to take these lights off so I can move that out of the way for me. I don't really know how these come out. These side ones, they might just pull out, and they do. So they just rubber pull out thing. So, okay. Pull that out. Pull this one out. This has a rubber boot on it. I think you just pop that off. Oops, there we go. You'll probably want to keep this face down. I'm going to put this upstairs. Just you don't want dust going in there and stuff, and I don't know. So I'm gonna go put this away, and I've got a different bulb for this. I'm not gonna do LED just because I get conflicting results, or I hear conflicting results on what LEDs will work with a reflector that is made for a halogen lamp, and I don't want to blind people coming down the road. I really don't like when people put the LEDs in their car and they're not made for them, and they blind me on oncoming traffic. So I ended up just getting like a Philips. I've used them before. They have a little bit wider light, and I believe they're just a bit brighter than your normal halogen, but they're still halogen. They're made for this. I think they were, you know, $20 for a set. So, and this obviously just needs one, but I did get LEDs for these side pieces, but I'm just gonna go for now with the standard halogen in here. Okay, now let's see. So I've got some LEDs for that. I'll put those on tomorrow when I go ahead and put that in. This is the plug for the bulb, the headlight bulb. what else. Just another quick look of the bike.